Hair braiders, they don't care. They really don't care. They don't care about me, don't care about you, don't care about your length, don't care about your breakage or your thickness or how tender-headed you are. I know there's some that do care. However, the majority of them really don't. 12 lessons that I have learned or that have been enforced in my life pertaining to my natural hair. 2024 was a year of ups and downs for me with my natural hair. 2023, I thrived with my natural hair. Yes, I had postpartum shedding that was mad. However, my hair actually recovered quite quickly and thrived thereafter. However, come 2024, 50% of the year was pretty much a disaster. The other part was okay. However, yeah, you know that once you have one setback with one wash session, it could literally be months and months of hair care or even years of hair care that you put in that just goes down the drain like that. So I reflected on the year and decided to come and do a video on some of the lessons that I've learned and that I feel like a lot of us probably need to consider and implement in our own journeys. So there's 12 of them I will be reading so I don't miss anything out. Let's get started. The first one is God. The first one is to include the Creator in my hair care practices. I know this. I have known it for a while. It's always at the back of my mind. But like we are human beings, like the Israelites, it's almost like you forget every time. I don't know. You try your own way and do A, B, C, D, blah, 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 before you go to the Lord. But the Lord literally knows the number of hairs on my head. He is the best person to give me a routine. He is the best person to reinforce. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, how is he going to do that? I don't know, like, what's your relationship with God and how does he talk to you? How does he show himself to you? For me, it's through dreams. And when it's something really important, like having my child, I get dreams. I have knowledge about certain things before they happen because God talks to me in dreams. When I started my moisture routine, I had gone to the Lord and asked, can you tell me how to look after my hair? When I discovered glycerin, that whole routine and the mini twists and all that I came to share with you, it's my most popular video here on YouTube because it's such a success and it's so effective, right? That routine was given to me by God in a dream, like I dream. That's one example. The second example where I know God cares and he will show himself and he will tell you what you need to do with your hair is with the hair loss that I had last year. I went to the doctor, went to the naturopath, did blah, blah, blah. Things weren't quite right. And one day I just took a moment to say, look, I need you to give me some answers. I need to know what is causing my hair to fall out, including God in my hair decisions. Synthetic hair. The lesson that I've learned about synthetic hair is that synthetic hair, and when I say synthetic, I mean kinky textures, because I don't really do synthetic hair that is not textured or at least kinky straight, blown out kind of hair. When I do twists with kinky hair, it's usually Mali braid or spring twists or some kind of textured synthetic hair. What I've learned is that synthetic hair can really mess your hair up and I think the main reason is because of the texture. It's textured like our own, but it's not soft or moisturized like our own. So it's dry, a lot of friction, a lot of tangles, a lot of roughness. So it's a remedy for disaster, actually. If you do something like expression, so it's straight synthetic hair, that would work a little bit better because it's smoother against your hair. But the textured hair, you really need to know what you're doing if you're gonna wear it. And I found some tricks around it because I wear synthetic hair. However, I know to not play around with it. I know to not wash my hair with synthetic hair. Textured synthetic hair should not have water applied to it while it's tangled with natural hair. For me, it's always a disaster. So I know that if I'm gonna moisturize my hair, it'll just be oils and butters, okay? And that's that. So synthetic hair can just really set you back. Hair braiders, they don't care. They really don't care. They don't care about me, don't care about you, don't care about your length, don't care about your breakage or your thickness or how tender-headed you are. I know there's some that do care. However, the majority of them really don't. It's about time and the next client's coming and the money. It's a lesson. It's something I already know, but sometimes we're so desperate as Black women. You just want someone to do your hair. I'm not actually good with hair, right? Ideally, I would have a hairdresser that would do my hair on routine. But that person simply does not exist for me. And my attempts to try and get other people doing my hair just backfired. So that's a lesson learned. Heat is not my friend. We know this already. I know it works for some, but for me, heat dries my hair out, breaks my hair, makes my hair brittle. And I hate the process of blow drying my hair. So yeah, we don't do heat here. The only time that I really use heat is either maybe to dry my hair or my twists, if I'm going to bed, for example, in my hooded dry attachment, or to deep condition or to moisturize. But direct, really hot air for stretching the hair is not good for my hair. Detangling my hair and detangling tools. I have known this as well for a while, but I did fall off the tracks, and I will use a comb here and there, like, you know, depending on what I'm wanting to do with my hair and, you know, how my hair is. However, on a routine, combs and brushes are not for me. My hair thrives with the fingers. Doesn't matter whether it's a wide tooth comb, unbrush, cosmology, whatever. Tools and my hair, My hair loves fingers. So that's a lesson for me to reinforce in my routine. Contentment. This is something that I really need to be consistent with, and that is to be content with my routine, be content with my style, be content with what God has told me will work. Be content with the products that I use or that I choose, rather than hopping around with routines and products, etc. So yeah, contentment is a lesson that I have learned 2024. Chasing perfection. You see this a lot, particularly around thinning ends. And while I have lost a lot of density and my ends are obviously thinner than my roots, I'm not gonna cut my hair. Like the chasing of a perfect hairline or a perfect length for every hair, or perfect thickness or perfect style. I think that's a point of frustration for a lot of women. I feel like you never really achieve your goals if you're always looking for that perfection, because life will be lifing. You're a mother, your health goes down, blah blah blah, you're losing your hair, you're starting again, blah blah blah. Like your hair will not, because your life is not perfect, your hair also won't be perfect at all times. So your hair is a reflection of your life. It's up and sometimes it's down, and then it's up and then it's down, and then it's up and then it's down. So being happy with imperfect hair, of course, thriving and doing healthy things and practicing hair and nursing their hair and transitioning the hair to healthier lengths. However, not being stuck on just, oh, it has to be perfect, I'm cutting it off, or I'm starting over. you'll be starting over a lot. So yeah, I've learned about inner health and its importance and how it actually can affect our hair. I've gone through a lot the last couple of years. I know this, and I have seen it affect my hair. So I mean, you don't think that it'll happen to you. So people always think, oh, it's alopecia and it's androgenic and it's the telogen phase and it's scalp inflammation and you're not washing your hair enough. Like, it could be those things, but I think there needs to be more emphasis on internal health. And for me, it's a lesson that I've learned to look after my health a bit more. Supplements. I have been someone that will go no for supplements. Not no, but it wasn't just something that I would deliberately incorporate in my life or in my routine. But yeah, after going through what I've gone through 2024, I now know that supplements have a place. And you want to keep it as natural as possible. Obviously, get all you need from food. However, if that's not working or you actually need a bit of help, I feel like supplements are a good idea. The key is to have quality supplements, natural, try and avoid a lot of the nasty things that people put in products these days, and it'd be helpful. For example, iron is a big one for women, especially around becoming a mom, right? When I first got pregnant with this pregnancy, my iron was superb. When I hit the 3rd trimester, I was as low, all right? I was at the end. My iron was depleted. I was eating meat, all right? I was taking my prenatal, all right? It wasn't enough. I had to have an iron infusion, and I will actually be having mega foods, bodybuilders, or even liver iron to replenish my iron, because the baby got everything, which we want. It's a good thing. So yes, supplements. Don't wait until something is wrong to optimize your health or to optimize your hair. Make it, I've learned that we when I do get a chance, part of self-care is to actually go to a trichologist and say, hey, can we just look at my hair and see if everything is okay? Can we look at my scalp? Can we look at my routine? Am I doing all the right things? Is there something that I need to change or include or what have you? Rather than waiting for you to have hair loss or breakage or brittleness or a bald spot before you see a professional, before you see someone that can help you. So preventing some of these things by just like self-care, going for a massage, or some people go for their manicure and pedicure or facials, whatever. Hair should be like that as well. Like, just go and see somebody, especially as we age. That's something that I will be implementing in my future. Of course, where I am at the moment, no trichologist, but life changes. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. Chemicals. Girl, I am not the most knowledgeable about this, but chemicals, toxins are all around us. They're in our clothes, our hair extensions, in our lipsticks, in our makeup, in our food, in our water, in our cosmetics. It's everywhere. If you really think about it, and if you really go deep into it, we're doomed. We literally just swim in toxins all around us. The air we breathe ain't clean. With this one, I try to be very realistic because I know it's like everywhere. So with the things that you can control, if you can get an all-natural shampoo, if you can get an all-natural or really low, no parabens, no phthalates products, you know, if you can get organic, if you can get say a body lotion or a shower gel that's really clean, do that. It will prevent your toxic load. It will reduce your toxic, not prevent, reduce your toxic load. If you can eat organic, do that. If you can, drink cleaner water, get a filter in the house or something. All sorts of nasties around us. And it might take time, even years, to rule out certain things and eliminate things around us, in us, about us. But I think, especially after being a mom and I've got kids, I want to just give them the best. And that includes trying my best to keep the environment safe and clean. So yeah, I am no longer just gonna use anything. Like I literally go and look on that website, EGW or something, and I've got the app Think Dirty as well. It just tells you if the ingredient or the product itself is clean. And sometimes it's not the cleanest, however, it's better than other things. So you go for the better option. A lot of people come out and say, oh, you can't avoid it, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, yeah, it's hard to avoid completely, but if you can make any changes to reduce the toxic load, do that. If you can do a detox, for example, do that. Lastly, keep things simple. Keep things simple. Simple works with my hair, like washing. If I keep the wash day simple, if I keep the styling simple, if I keep the product simple, my life is simple. The more I start adding things and adding more products and adding more steps in my routine, I have lost it. Those are my lessons. What are your lessons for 2024? Have you learned anything? Is something drastic that you're gonna change that you've learned last year that you're gonna, either stop or start this year because you're now more knowledgeable about it? Do share in the comment section below. I will see you in the next one. Bye.